Good morning. My name is Khathu Ramabulana, and I play the character of Moses in the play Passover. And this is, what's it called?
Burning questions.
This is Burning Questions, and I'm here to answer them. All right. How do you personally relate to the play? I think the play personally relates to me because it's a play about two young black men, and I myself am a young black man. And these characters go through daily struggles, which I feel I go through myself. Being a black man in the world is a very specific thing, which this play highlights, and I feel like, both Moses and Khathu go through the same experience, somewhat. Is that good enough? Black Lives Matter is a global movement. How does Passover advance this narrative? I guess just with, Antoinette wrote a very interesting play in that she touches on the black condition very well, you know, and so it kind of brings to the forefront blackness, you know, and it takes the narrative of Black Lives Matter and kind of elevates it to another level, which we haven't seen done in the theater, I think. And so in that, it really pushes it forward. Yeah? Did I answer that question?
Yes.
I did, hey. What is your favorite scene in the play? Wow, there's so many to choose from. It must be when Osifer walks in, when they have the showdown. It's Kitch, Moses, and Osifer. Sorry, spoiler alert. But it's kind of just a throwing of the ball between the three characters, you know. And I find it very entertaining, and I think the audience will love it. I didn't answer that question. Okay. Has rehearsing during the lockdown presented any challenges? How did you overcome them? Yeah, I guess, the Market Theatre did a really good thing in what they've done around the whole COVID situation and keeping the space clean and adhering to the protocols. But any challenges, I guess, the theatre was a little bit empty. I like, when the theatre's vibey. That was a bit of a challenge. But yeah, apart from that, it's a three-hander, and the people that needed to be in the room were in the room. So I guess it would have been that way anyway. So I don't think there were any challenges, you know. Keep it moving. Yeah. And I overcome all my challenges, you know, if they're ever there. Okay, let's keep it moving. Theatre is an industry that does not receive much support from the public. What do you think should be done to change that current state? I don't know. I've thought about this quite often, quite a lot. I feel like it's just like getting people to understand that the theatre is actually there. I feel like there's just so many people in the country that just don't know that the theatre exists, you know. So just like let's get people knowing about the theatre, and there's different ways to do it. We have social media now, which is cool, but word of mouth is also good, you know, like get more people talking about the theatre, maybe events around the theatre, you know. There are a couple of ideas around that we've been marinating on and meditating on, but I think, just knowledge about the space is where we can instill change. All right, let's move forward. Sorry, the light's blinding my eyes. What is your pre-performance routine? My pre-performance routine, obviously, because I'm a good actor, right? I have to warm up. Like, I have to do all of that. So I haven't performed in the theatre in over, I think it's been 2 years, but so, we open next week, previews this week, but I feel like it would start in the morning with waking up, doing my thing, my meditations, and workout is always essential. Making sure I'm eating right during the day, making sure I'm hydrated, making sure that my energy levels are where they need to be for the performance, and making sure I stay out of the way of any negative energy. Making sure that I'm just ready to give a killer performance. Yeah, let's move on. Sorry guys, can't really see, but let's go. Why should audiences come and see Passover? Well, it's a great show. It's a great cast. The direction's been great. And we feel as a cast and as a working company that we've produced something that's, that I have to come out and say is world class. So yeah, I think that it would be worth your while. I mean, it's also, the conversation is very now. And need I to say that you would be sleeping if you didn't come watch it. So yeah, it's your choice. I don't know. Okay, let's go. How do you react when you learned that you got the role? Oh, how did I react, dude? I mean, obviously I was excited. Like, I haven't done theater in so long. Yeah, theater's daunting, you know? There were a couple of nerves here and there, which I'm still carrying right now until opening night. I feel like I'll probably carry them until the end of the run. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I hadn't been on stage for 2.5 years, as I mentioned, and you know, you kind of feel like you've lost something when you haven't performed on stage in that long, and so I felt as though I couldn't perform on stage anymore. But then the cool thing is that you have muscle memory, so when you get back into the theater, it almost feels like home. So yeah, but to just bring it in, I was excited, you know. Okay. And that's that. I hope you burnt, because that was hot. Word, thank you.